Yo, what's going on? Let me know how we sounded. Let me know how we sounded. All right, you already know the drill. We gotta fix the mic before we get started. Give me 1 second. Test, 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 test. Give me 1 second, y'all. We gotta fix this mic real. All right, let's see if this sounds a little bit better, y'all. All right, there we go, there we go. All right, y'all. So we got a few setups we're looking at right now. So GJ ended up taking off without us. So we're gonna wait for a retest. We was talking about GBPJPYs in yesterday's live stream. We also talked about GBPJPYs in the Sunday chart analysis. So if y'all did not watch the Sunday chart analysis yet, make sure to check that out. Like I always tell y'all, it goes over not just what we see price doing Sunday night going into Monday, but what we see price doing throughout the entire week. Now we do got a couple news events this morning. We got in about an hour at 4:30 Euro news, then at 5:30 we have GBP news. Then we also have 9:45 USD news today. And then those are trade Australian pairs later on tonight. When markets reopen, we have Australian news at 8:30 p.m. Now gold and US30, I'm gonna leave gold and US30 alone for right now because they're retracing, so we're just gonna let them retrace. GJ and GU, we're gonna be looking for possible buy subs. As long as GU can maintain 34.25 support, we're going to be looking for buys. So we're either going to look for a retest here or for price to break above and maintain 34.65 support. Then we can look for buys going to 3,500. GJ, literally off the London Open, shot up to his levels looking for a retest. So we're either going to wait for price to retest 212.75 or if we could break above and maintain and turn 212.95 into support, we can look for buys go back up to the highs right here at 213.20. All right, that's the game plan for right now. Now, I really don't like taking setups right before news. I don't mind taking trades and holding them during news, but taking a setup right before news, I don't really like. But we're going to see what price does during this live stream. Make sure I like the live. Y'all hop up in here. Appreciate those who already like the live. Make sure to subscribe if not already. All right, we just hit 5,000 subscribers. So let's see if we got any haters or we got some people that's going to subscribe, y'all. Shout out to those that was in the TikTok live yesterday. I'm going to try to live stream, to double stream the TikTok live on YouTube today as well. I'm gonna see how my signal's treating me. So we are still looking for sells on gold and US30, but if price is retracing, we're just gonna let it retrace, right? So we do have our alerts on US30 and gold. So we're gonna see how price reacts here. Again, look how price hit this level and retrace, right? Again, this isn't the buyers or sellers naturally taking over. The reason why we have these levels marked off is the exact same reason why price is reacting to these levels. You already know the drill, y'all. If you got any questions, drop in the chat. If you want me to look at any charts, drop in the chat. But we're just chilling, patiently waiting right now. So we're mainly gonna be paying attention to GU and GJ until gold and US30 push back down. All right, so we're gonna look to see if GU can retest and hold this level as support, and then we look to see if GJ is gonna retest this level right here. What's going on, username? I see you up in here. We got a new 5-minute about to pop up. Those just joining the stream, we have not into these trades yet. These are just trade ideas. Make sure to hit that first link in the description. Join the free student, free Telegram. Y'all see on your screens how we did last month and last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link and check it out for yourselves. So again, depending on how price plays out today with GE, we're either going to see the uptrend come back into play, or we're going to see the downtrend try to come back in, or we're going to see price play ring around the rosy. But right now we have bullish momentum, which is why we're looking for buys. We do have GBP news at 5:30 though, and then we have 9:45 USD news. Again, y'all look how price is reacting to this level. You get the retest. So again, if we can maintain 34.30 as support, we can look for buys going to 34.65. Got some new videos lined up for y'all today. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok if you haven't already. Y'all see it scrolling at the bottom of y'all screen. Instagram playmaker_way, TikTok _playmakerway_. Let's see how GJ reacts as well. So there are some setups that can play out, but if y'all just joined the live, just rewind to the beginning. We just started the live, unless you got some questions right now. But yeah, we're just gonna let the charts do their thing. There are some setups we can't see right now though. But again, I just have rules I like to follow. I don't like to trade right at news. I like to either trade before news or after news. And we got a few news events about to pop off in a little bit. For price to retest this level or retest this level right here. What's going on, Stretch? Nothing much. We're just watching the charts right now. Again, we got a couple news events about to pop off. Probably not going to be live for this one, but we do have 430 euro news going to pop off. Just watching the charts right now. We're looking at GJ buys and possible GU buys right now. As far as gold and US30 YM, we're still looking for sells, but prices retracing, so we're just going to let them retrace. So that's why we're just paying attention to GU and GJ right now. But yeah, so we're either looking for GJ to retest 212.70, 212.75, or if we could break above and retest 212.95 as support, we could look for buys going up to the highs from yesterday. And then with GU, if and only if we can maintain 34.30 as support, we could look for buys going to 34.65. If we reject this level, we're going to be back in reversal territory, so we're either going to look for buys here, or if we can break back below 33.50 and hold that as resistance, then we can look for sells going down to 33.20. So I'm only looking for buys here, shout out to the back button. Only looking for sells here. And then with GJ, I'm looking for buys in general, right? Just like yesterday's live stream, y'all was in yesterday's live stream, GJ ended up going as projected as well. So yeah, so we're either looking for the retest here, or we're looking for price to break and retest this next level. New 15 just popped up. Y'all got any questions? Drop in the chat. Want me to look at any charts? Drop in the chat. But let's see what this next 15 looks like right here. So gold just notified us. All right, cool. All right, so we might have some action right here. If gold can maintain 44.02 as resistance, we can look for sell going down to 43.64. So let's see what gold's got in store. Looks like US30 is trying to push down as well. Now, I do actually want to see gold retrace a little bit more, but we're still going to look for sales, but I'd feel a lot more comfortable with a healthy retracement for like a day or two. But we're going to see what happens. US30 on the other hand, I'm down for sales. We already had retracements take place, so I'm definitely down for sales right here. Let me just adjust my alerts, bring it up a little bit more. But I have some action a little bit. And this is why we wait for the retest, y'all. Would have took a loss for no reason. Always wait for the retest. Always wait for the retest. If y'all got any questions, drop them in the chat. Want me to look at any charts, drop them in the chat. Didn't watch Sunday chart analysis, but I'm here today. Still watch it. Still watch it. Still watch it, y'all. Y'all hear me say it all the time. If y'all haven't heard me say it before, I'm going to say it again. Just like when I do the weekly recap, everything I do is for a reason, y'all. I promise I don't do anything on accident unless, you know, I fucked the mic up or some shit, right? The reason why every time I do the weekly recap, make sure to hit that first link in the description, join the free single free Telegram. The reason why every time I do the weekly recap without fail is pinned to the Sunday chart analysis is for a reason, right? Just like last week and this week, right? And like it also says here, I know I say the same thing every week, but I don't just copy and paste random shit, right? Everything I do is for a reason. So like it says right here, a lot of setups as projected from the Sunday chart analysis and the London session lives. If you are not watching and tuning in, you are missing out, right? And I say this a lot of times. So again, if you have not heard me say this before, I'm about to say it again, and you're going to hear me say it every day, every week. The Sunday chart analysis does not just go over what we see price doing Sunday night. It goes over what we see price doing throughout the entire week. And today is Tuesday. So I could see if it was Friday, but I'd still say watch it Friday so you can see what we was looking at the beginning of the week. But it's Tuesday, so still watch the video. It's a 4-minute video. Make sure to watch it. All right, so I don't care if you got to watch it and come back. Make sure to watch it, y'all. I promise y'all I do not post any videos. I don't send messages without a reason. Everything I do is to help y'all out, y'all. So make sure to still check that out. But again, y'all have any questions, drop them in the chat. But I also do the Sunday chart analysis to show y'all that, again, I'm doing this at the beginning of the week, before market open, before the news events, and literally majority of the charts be going as projected from the beginning of the week, as well as day by day during the London session lives. So I'm showing y'all, like, again, if y'all just rip the band-aid off and learn how the markets work, y'all can do the exact same thing, and it's not as complicated and deep like everybody makes it seem. Again, I don't watch any Twitter posts, I don't watch news events, I don't do none of that stuff. Only thing news event-wise I do is just pay attention to the time it's popping off. But besides that, I'm not making decisions based on what they talk about off that sheet of paper. All I care about is market structure, right? We've been winning trades left and right strictly based off market structure. But we're about to see what this next 5 minute looks like. We're about to see what this next 5 minute looks like. GU looks like it's about to try to push back up. So again, y'all, if GJ does not retest this level, we're just going to wait for the break and retest right here. So not only is the link in the description, but I'm about to put it in the chat as well. All right. So click this link. When you click this link, this is what's going to pop up when y'all click that link. Let me go find the link really quick. So when y'all click the link, make sure to click the first and the second link, right? Make sure to click the first link to join the free trading crash course and click the second link to join the free room. All right, also make sure to get y'all's copy of the playbook. Shout out to those that got y'all's playbooks. We had a few people get some copies yesterday as well. But again, y'all, we're just chilling, patiently waiting. We're just waiting right now. You know what your game plan is, so now all you gotta do is just wait for your confirmations. That's all it comes down to. Like I said, gold is still valid, but I'd rather wait for retracement before I take more gold sales, but I'm not against gold sales. I'm not against gold sales. Let's support right here. going on, Yusuf? Also gonna GJ, yep. Just waiting to see which level is gonna retest the break. Just waiting right now. G is still chilling right here. Again, we do have 430 Euro news, 530 GBP news, 945 USD news. And again, y'all, this is why we do not break out trade. It is not because the buyers and sellers are trapping you. It's because you're rushing the setup. Again, y'all, if y'all don't understand how price action and support resistance works, make sure you check out this video. So we're just chilling right now. What's going on, new? Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Hourly closing, yeah. But again, the reason why prices are kind of really chilling right now is because we have news popping off. So it's most likely going to be waiting for the news events to pop off. We got 4:30 Euro news, 5:30 GBP news. So we're just chilling right now. I'm most likely not going to take a setup to New York session just because of the way the news is set up. But that's kind of why price is kind of just chilling right here as well. Game plan's still the same though. What's going on, Zan? If y'all got any questions, drop in the chat. When we're looking at your charts, drop in the chat. But we're just chilling, patiently waiting. Make sure to hit that first link in the description. Join the free Signal, free Telegram. Y'all see on your screens how we did last month and last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link and check it out for yourselves. Every live stream, y'all see examples of why I tell y'all to stop breakout trading. Imagine you would have FOMO'd and try to enter a buy here without the break and retest. Would have took a loss for no reason, right? And this is what the internet be calling fake outs and liquidity grabs. It's literally just rushing the process. Same thing with gold. You would have tried to take a sell here off a breakout, would have took a loss for no reason. There's literally no rush to take setups, right? I get comments all the time like, oh, all these confirmations you talk about waiting for, by the time we wait for those confirmations, price is going to take off without us. That has not happened. You see what I mean? So again, it's just no rush to take a setup. Their goal is to make money. So if you're just patient and wait for the high probability setups and the A+ setup, you're going to make money. And when you only go for A+ setups, you're going to avoid a lot of losses. But again, today's going to be a little bit different, most likely because of the news we got going on today. Plus, it is also Tuesday, and we had big moves happen last week. And we still got some slight retracements taking place on the futures and indices. But we're still going to be on for a little bit longer, y'all. Appreciate y'all liking the live. Make sure to subscribe. We just hit 5,000 subscribers. Let's get to 5,100. We can get to that easily. Also going to be going live later on today on TikTok, so make sure to be on the lookout for that. You trade on the 15-minute. There's a lot of noise on that, correct? Sorry, I'm new. No, so I enter on the 15-minute, right? So a lot of these videos you see online where they're just on one time frame, they either are skipping steps, getting misled, or they're not showing the full breakdown. Anybody that actually knows how to trade, they don't just use one time frame. So after this live is over, you'll notice that I haven't done it in like a few minutes, well, like 10 minutes or so, but you'll notice in the top, I dropped some videos, right? So I got weekly trade breakdowns that I dropped. So I got a new trade breakdown dropping today for y'all. So make sure to check out the trade breakdowns. You go to playlist, there's literally over 170 different trade breakdowns. But no, I enter on the 15. I don't just trade on the 15. All right, so make sure to check out the trade breakdowns on YouTube. I'll drop my most recent one in the comments right now. So again, I enter on the 15, but I don't just hop on the 15 and just start doing shit. Now it's a process. So you want to identify the trend on the bigger time frame. Once you identify the trend on the bigger time frame, then that's your bias for the day, and you go for that, right? So example, you see I'm looking for sales here, but prices obviously were tracing up. There's a reason for that, because we're in a downtrend, right? That's why you can see here when the volume came in, it shot to the downside way more aggressively than the push to the upside, because we're in a downtrend. Same thing right here. So yeah, make sure to check out the trade breakdowns on YouTube. But again, y'all, we got a lot of stuff going on, which is why we're kind of just chilling right now. So again, we have 4:30 Euro news about to pop off, and then we have 5:30 GBP news. I'm most likely not going to take a setup until New York session. We also have 9:45 USD news. So we're simply just waiting, you know, just letting the markets do what the markets do. But yeah, if y'all got any questions, drop in the chat and I got you. So again, make sure to explore the channel. Make sure to click the link in the description. Join the free trading crash course. And also join the free Signal Room, free Telegram, the first 2 links. All right. Make sure to click those and check all those videos out as well. As far as how we're doing so far this month, we're 1-1 this week. As far as the Signal Room is concerned, we went 5-2 last week. We went 5-0 the week before that. And then we went 5-0 the first week of March. So we've only lost like 3 trades this month so far. As far as how we wrapped up February last month, we went 19-3, 19 wins, 3 losses, gives an 86% win rate. And then January, we went 20 wins, 3 losses, giving an 87% win rate, just picking up where we left off last year. Quarter 4 last year, we went 80 wins, 12 losses. So after this week, we're going to be wrapping up quarter 1, and then we're going to be tallying up how we did so far this quarter. All right, make sure to take advantage of the sale, y'all. The sale does end this week. If y'all use discount code Q1, 25% off everything. That's the Advanced Play Signal Room, that's one-on-one sessions, that's Playmaker University, as well as the Price Action Technical Analysis Playbook. Make sure to check all that stuff out, y'all. But yeah, so really just live just to show you how the markets are working, but I already assumed I wasn't going to take a setup until New York session, but, you know, we're still live. Just so y'all can see how the markets play out. Got a new 15 and 5 minute about to pop up in a little bit. Again, another example why I don't break out trades. So when y'all be seeing those videos online where they be like, oh, you know, price whips me out 5 times and then did the move I'm looking for, more times than not, it's because the breakout trade. US30 pushing back down. Let's see if we can hold this level as resistance. Again, if we can maintain 46,270 as a resistance, we can look for sales going down to these lows right here on US30. And then gold, if we can maintain 404 as resistance, we can look for sales going to 43.62. All right, so let's see if we can hold this level as resistance right here. If y'all got any questions, drop in the chat. Want me to look at any charts, drop in the chat. But you already know the drill, y'all. Just chilling, patiently waiting. GU rejected, GJ rejected, so we're just gonna let them do their thing. And it's literally this simple, y'all. If your confirmations aren't met, you just don't take the setup. It's that simple. You don't change your bias, you just don't take the setup. Psychology is the hardest part. That comes with experience. Yep. But that's why I got a bunch of videos going with psychology. I think I dropped one in the chat. Yeah, I did. I dropped one in the chat earlier. So make sure to check out the Day Trading Tips playlist. I got a bunch of videos going with trading psychology. But all trading psychology is, right? People just say trading psychology because it sounds like a buzzword. But all trading psychology is, and I tell the members and students this all the time, all it is having self-control and discipline, right? It's habits. That's all it is. It's habits, self-control, and discipline. You have to have the self-control and discipline to stick to your trading plan. You have to have the self-control and discipline once you win a trade to get the fuck out the markets, right? You have to have the self-control and discipline to not overtrade, to not be greedy, to not FOMO, right? You have to replace your bad habits with good habits. That's all trading psychology is. So that's why people say online, oh, you know, learning a strategy is easy. The psychology takes 2-3 years. It doesn't take 2-3 years unless it takes you 2 to 3 years to get a hold of yourself, right? But if you consistently doing the same dumb shit for 2 to 3 years, and it takes you 3 years to finally realize, okay, maybe I should stop doing this, or maybe I will finally listen to myself and stick to my rules. That's why people say that psychology is the hardest part, but literally all it is having self-control and discipline. So once you can understand that, and once you just sit with yourself and ask yourself if you really want this, how bad you want this, then that's when you'll start to see results, right? But again, you have to actively stay locked in. That's why I be telling y'all not to waste the weekend, right? Like, I'm pretty sure I said that this weekend. Did I? Yeah. Don't waste it, right? That's why I be saying shit like this. Again, I promise y'all I don't just be saying shit for kicks and giggles. But yeah, that's all trading psychology is, just having the discipline to not force setups, to not rush setups, and just to wait for your confirmations. But we got gold pushing a little bit. Didn't do a retest yet though. Waiting for a retest on US30 as well. But they are starting to push. We're gonna be on for a little bit longer, y'all. Y'all got any questions? Drop in the chat. We need to look at any charts. Drop in the chat. We got a new 5 minutes just popped up, so we're just waiting for a retest. That's what we're really waiting on right here. About to see how this next 15 pops up. And then GU and GJ did not meet our confirmation, so guess what? We just don't take the setup. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, I got tons of free videos, y'all. I got tons of videos. That's why in the live yesterday, I was laughing when this dude was like, you keep promoting yourself. I'm like, I'm promoting free videos that's going to help y'all out. Like, I asked somebody to watch my shit yesterday. I was like, yo, this is so helpful. I'm like, yeah, that's why I've been telling y'all to watch this shit. Shout out to the new subscribers. Shout out to the old subscribers. Again, make sure to subscribe and have your notifications on because we live stream every single day for free on YouTube. And we're live at least 3 times a week during the New York session on TikTok. It was live yesterday. We're going to be live later on today as well. But yeah, US30 is just pushing. So yeah, we're going to wait for a retest though. We're going to wait for a retest. Yeah, but while we're chilling these live streams, y'all, you know what I mean? Pay attention to the markets reacting to these levels. But also check out the playlist and ask questions, y'all. These live streams are the best times to ask questions that are on the charts in real time and can break things down. I'm about to get you to the chat in a second. Give me a second, y'all. I got some new videos lined up for y'all today. Y'all just been adding some videos behind the scenes. There got a lot of stuff lined up for y'all. Alright, so we're about to see what this next 15 looks like, y'all. About to see if we can get a retest right here. If we can maintain this level as resistance, I'm not against going for a sell setup right here. Again, we do have 430 Euro news about to pop off literally in a little bit, and then we also have 530 GBP news. Sometimes the Euro news affects the GBP pairs, not every time though, so we're gonna see if it does. And yeah, then we have 945 USD news. So right after the 9:30 open, we have USD news. So we don't take a setup between now and 6 a.m. as far as the USD pairs are concerned. Most likely gonna wait till 10 o'clock to be on the safer side. Let's see what this next 15 looks like. It's a little too far for an entry, so I want to see if we can retest a little bit higher. And if it takes off without me, it is what it is. All right, let's see what else we got. Is the 15-minute the best time frame to confirm the resistance and support? I wouldn't say it's the best time frame, but that's the time frame I use. It's the time frame I use. If I want to be real aggressive, I use the 5-minute, but it's a lot safer to do the 15 retest. Right, because if we look at GJ right here, oh, we didn't have a retest on the 5-minute. But it's a lot safer to wait for a retest on the 15 than the 5-minute. Alright, let's see what gold's gonna retest right here. Let's see if we get a retest right here. I want to see a retest for US30 as well. But if it takes off without me, that's completely fine. I'll just wait for a retest at the next level. But let's see what this charts do really quick. Let's see how these charts react. If gold can maintain 44.04 as resistance, we look for sales going down to 43.64. Looking for a retest right here as well. I want to see it retrace a little more. I want to see it do exactly what gold's doing right here. Okay, so Yusuf made a good point. So be a little more specific, right? So are you saying is the 15 the best to see if we're holding a level at support resistance? Because if you're talking about if it's the best to see if we're holding level support resistance, that's what I use. But if you're talking about like where I place my support resistance, I go over that in Playmaker University. But as far as my confirmations, I like to wait to see if price is holding a level at said support or said resistance on the 15. Alright, let's see what we got. So gold's holding this level as resistance. That's a nice rejection right there. Looking to see if US30 is going to do the same. Like I said, gold is still sells. I just would rather see a retracement take place. That way I have a higher likelihood that when I do take a sell setup, I don't get caught in the retracement. But speaking of retracements, if y'all was in the live stream yesterday, did I or did I not tell y'all I was not touching gold? I was waiting for that motherfucker to retrace. And what did gold do all London and New York session? I think retraced all the way back to the entries where it did those drops from the Sunday chart analysis. So again, when I tell y'all, I do not have a crystal ball, and when y'all be asking me how I be seeing this shit happen before it happens, is because when you understand how the markets work, you realize they do the same shit over and over again. They literally do the same shit over and over again. Alright, so US30, still waiting for a retest here. Still waiting for a retest here. If y'all got any questions, drop in the chat. When we look at any charts, drop in the chat. But you already know the drill. We're just chilling, patiently waiting. So yeah, gold's doing a nice retest right here. I want to see US30 do the same thing. New 5-minute just popped up. So I'm just waiting for a retest on US30 right here. We're gonna be on for a little bit longer, y'all. So out of curiosity, I do want to see if the euro pairs are doing anything. So, but before we do that, let's see if we're gonna get this level being held as resistance. So we're gonna be real quick about it. I just want to see out of curiosity if the euro pairs are doing something. Just out of curiosity. No, so they're not doing a damn thing so far. Alright, so we're not missing shit. Cool. Alright, so let's go back to US30. So let's see if we can hold this level as resistance right here. So again, we're looking to see if gold and US30 can maintain these levels as resistance. Alright, so let's see. Let's see if we can hold this level as resistance. Let's see what we got. But speaking of support resistance, I keep on telling y'all, check out these playlists. I got a video for damn near everything. So check out this video to understand support resistance some more. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Y'all see that scrolling at the bottom of y'all screen. Instagram, Playmaker_Way, TikTok _Playmakerway_. Post daily on both pages. Got some new posts lined up for y'all today. Alright, so I do like what we got going on right here. Let's see if we can hold though. Just waiting to see if we can close and hold right here. Yeah, I'm liking this right here. Better write up this trade idea just in case we do take this setup. My bad, y'all. I had to type up some trade ideas. So again, this is what gold's looking like. This is what US30 is looking like. So we are in the setup right here. And yeah, so again, GU and GJ did not meet our confirmation, so we simply did not take the setup. US30 is holding this low as resistance. Gold is still holding this low as resistance, so this is still valid as well. But we're about to see what this next 15 looks like right here. All right, y'all. Again, we do have 5:30 GP news popping off in about 40 minutes or so, and then we have 9:45 USD news popping off today as well. Won't be going live today with the members during the news. We don't got that many news events this week either. Let me double check because I think I got some stuff on Thursday, so I don't know if we can go live Thursday either. Let me double check really quick. Double check my schedule. But if not, we might just go live one day, even if it's not a news event, because I still like to go live at least once or twice with the members. So usually I like to do it during news events, but there's not that many news events today, and I can't do. Actually, I can do Thursday. Maybe. I gotta double check my schedule. We might be able to do Thursday. I'll let y'all know though. But yeah, we're in this right now though. TP1. Let me mark it off so y'all can see what we're looking at. So, 1 second. Yeah, so we hit TP2. We barely missed TP3. So let me show y'all where TP3 is at. But we gotta see what this next 15 does. This next 15 is gonna seal the deal. This next 15 is gonna seal the deal. All right, let's pull up gold as well. So this is what gold's looking like. We did close below versus before we was above, so we did close below. So again, if we can maintain 44.04 as resistance, we could look for sales going down to 43.64. And then we hit TP2 on US30. Let's see if we can hit TP3. This is where TP3 is at. This is gold. This is US30 right here. And again, GU and GJ did not meet our confirmation, so we're not going to take this setup. Gold looks like it's still trying to figure its life out. Yeah, gold's still trying to figure its life out. So we had TP2 on this is retracing. So we're about to let this thing play out. So I'm probably not going to take any other setups until New York session. Again, we do have 945 USD news, so we're going to let this play out, and then we'll come back New York session. Again, depending on how 930, 945 is looking, we're most likely going to not take a setup until 10 o'clock. We'll still see what New York session's got at 8 a.m. because that's when New York session starts. So I'm going to still do the New York price watch list at 8 a.m. But we do have news at 9:45, so we're probably going to wait till like 10 a.m. to take a setup. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I did another retest. So again, we just got a little bit of work to do. We already did some retracements yesterday and on Friday. So I'm looking for a new lower low to get made today and tomorrow, right? So if we don't get a new lower low getting made today or tomorrow, we're going to be sucked back into reversal territory. So that's pretty much what's going on with US30 right here. All right, so when we pull up US30 and we pull up a naked chart. All right, so we've been catching sells all this month. We just had a retracement take place yesterday. We are still bearish. So again, depending on what today and tomorrow does, we're either going to see a new lower low get made, or we're going to continue to retrace and come into potential reversal territory. But obviously, we want to see the lower lows get made because we're in a downtrend. But we do got a little bit of work to do, so we're going to see how today plays out. But nonetheless, we're still looking for sales because we're in a downtrend. But that's pretty much what's going on with US30. Let's pull GJ back up. So we are back at our entry right now, though. And if GJ continues to retrace, I'm not looking for sales on GJ today. We're in the uptrend, so I'm not going to look for sales. But same thing, if we break past 212.40, we're going to be sucked back into possible reversal territory, or the downtrend is going to come into play in the next couple days. And then with GU, whoops, that's what I was supposed to put up. I already have GJ. I was supposed to put GU up. Let me put GU up really quick. And then with GU, we're kind of in reversal territory right now. So we're either going to look for buys if we can break above and maintain 34.30 as support. We're going to look for buys going up to the highs. Or if we break below 33.50 and hold as resistance, we're going to look for continued sells. So that's what's going on with GU and GJ. And then this is what's going on with gold and US30. So gold ended up rejecting that level. Like I said, with gold, I want to see price retrace a little bit before I continue to go for sales. Now, sales is still what we're looking for, but when we compare US30 to gold, like if we go into the bigger time frame on gold, we can see gold has been just taking a dump. Like we caught huge sell moves last week. So again, we have this huge ass lower low, so I wouldn't be against the lower high getting made, so we can catch smoother sell setters later on this week. But no, we're just gonna have to wait to see what happens today. We're just gonna have to wait and see what happens today. So we're still chilling back at entry. We hit TP1 again. So yeah, we're gonna let this play out. We're gonna hold it as low TP gets hit. And then we're gonna let GU and GJ do his thing. And then let's pull gold back up. Chart. And yeah, we're gonna let gold do his thing right here as well. New 5-minute just popped up. Yeah, so we're back at TP1. Let's see if we can hit TP3. Where the hell my case go? Give me 1 second, y'all. That's crazy. I literally went to go grab my case, and as soon as I come back to my computer, we're dumping in profit. Shout out to those that got in this trade with us. Of course, you want to know the entry, SL, the TPs, notify when my levels get hit and all that good stuff. Make sure to use discount code Q1 and join the Advanced Play Signal Room or Playmaker University. Make sure to get y'all's copy of the playbook and make sure to hit that first and second link to join the free trading crash course and the free room. All right, y'all. So yeah, took a little while, but guess what? Patience pays. We're making money now. Let me let the members know we're at TP3. Y'all, cool. Who's in this trade with me? Let me know if somebody's in this trade with me, or is it just me and the members? Who's in this trade with me? This is what gold's looking like right here. Who's in this trade with me, y'all? Let me know. We broke past TP3. We hit TP4, to be honest. Again, y'all, if y'all don't know what's going on, do not let a winner turn to a loser. Do not let a winner turn to a loser. We ended. That's what's up. So yeah, we're gonna let this play out, y'all. I got some things to do. I gotta get some videos edited for the day, and I also got to get my workout in. So we're gonna let this play out. In the meantime, shout out to everybody in the live, and look at what Gold's doing. Shout out to everybody in the live. Shout out to everybody's been live since the beginning. Shout out to everybody's been live since y'all joined. Make sure you hit that first link in the description. Join the free Signal, free Telegram. Y'all see on your screen how we did last month and last quarter. Also, make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. We should be going live later on today on TikTok. Make sure to be on the lookout for that. But yeah, we're gonna let this thing play out. Again, hold to SLRTB gets hit, or if you're happy with your profits, close the trade, call it a day. But yeah, we're gonna let this thing play out, and yeah, we'll be back on the charts 8 a.m. for the members, probably 8 a.m., 8:30. We'll do the New York price watch list for the members and students. But keep in mind, we do have 5:30 GBP news popping off in about 40 minutes. And then we have 9:45 USD news. And then later on tonight, when markets reopen, we have 8:30 Australian news. Peace, we out.